at that moment. It's not even that funny actually, but I don't know why everyone was just dying laughing at that.
I think they really handled the humor in the movie much better than they did in Fallen Kingdom, because
Totally.
it felt genuine. It felt like I literally like chuckled at times, but like in Fallen Kingdom, it was just like you should be laughing now, like because this is a joke, and now laugh.
Oh,
And
there were jokes in Fallen Kingdom. I didn't notice them.
It was
they were forced. It was just like like the smiling Indoraptor.
Yeah.
They turned it into a cartoon. It was, I don't know, but in this movie, it was like that was handled well. That was cool. That was genuine.
Yeah. There you go. All right. So I guess we can jump straight into the dinosaurs. Tommy, we've already covered a few of them. Now, old Queen Rexy is back. Everyone is back apparently, including the Buck and the Doe. How you guys like that?
That was cool.
It was amazing.
It's a shame that they only had that one scene at the end, but
yeah. So perhaps we can see like a bit more in the next movie.
If there's gonna be a next movie.
I have a feeling, yeah. I mean, they're gonna make another trilogy.
Yeah, they were hinting at it. And maybe that is also the reason why they left it open with, like the dinosaurs in our world, and they didn't, like solve it now that they are like leaning towards continuing this, maybe with new sets of characters. Because I think this opens so many possibilities, because, like they could like focus on some people in a certain area and where there's like dinosaurs and like problems. I can imagine like a TV series being done. That would be the dream, to have like Jurassic TV series.
All kinds of things. I spin off with the Motherthoras, with any other kind of creature in the world. Like we could also get. But now, as you said, we got this new cast. I don't believe we have ever seen the original trio again, because they've done too much by now. So
maybe a cameo here or there, but
yeah, like another courtroom scene. Yeah, that's all right. Sure. Oh, that was painful, but I do believe that's it. And also, now you fans out there, you should remain calm, because of course they're gonna make some more. They're getting loads of money with this. Why would they be stopping right now?
Because of the bad reviews.
Oh, come on. JP3 had horrible reviews. Did they stop after that?
And it stopped the franchise for 12 years. So.
Yeah. And then eventually they were like, you know what, let's try it once again. Perhaps we're gonna get a pretty penny out of it.
Let's try to get more money.
Yeah, there you go. Well, yeah. So you see, about the Buck and the Doe, I gotta do this because otherwise I'm gonna get killed. But there were a few thoughts here coming from Matt Hill. Of course, they were about to come from Matt Hill. Who else is going to talk about the Doe, right?
Bro, they did it. The son of a bitch. He did it. He brought back the Doe. I can't believe it, bro. I was crying. I just got over crying. This means so much to me, dude. We got to see the Doe T-Rex back. I thought for a second the Lost World wasn't even canon. And now we get to see the Buck and the Doe together with Rexy. And they all look exactly the same height and size as far as mass.
And of course, he would be getting the ruler just to measure them dinos on the screen. There you go. Well, it's actually fantastic. Alrighty. So just before we see some other reviews here, you guys, should we go now for the rankings? How do we rank this movie compared to the other ones?
It's hard, but it's definitely better than Fallen Kingdom, but worse than Jurassic World. But like Jurassic Park and The Lost World are like number 1 and number 2. And I can never decide where JP3 stands, because I do love the Spinosaurus. Again, this is it's the same as with Dominion, because I'm torn between like fan service and quality, you know, for JP3 as well. That, you know, like as a fan, I love the Spino, I love the you know, like the Velociraptors of the like JP3, but then again, I know that it's not like a very good movie when it comes to quality. So I never know where to rank that one. And Dominion will have this. I will have the same problem with Dominion. So I would say it's number 4, I guess, like Jurassic Park, Lost World, Jurassic World, and then Dominion.
Wow.
And okay. then I guess somewhere, you know, like down the line, there's like JP3 and Fallen Kingdom.
We even like lost them along the way. We don't even care about them. Okay. Sure. How about you for now? How do you rank him?
I have my list, but I don't know if I want to read it.
Oh, come on. You won't be spanked on the streets. Of course not.
Okay, so I put Jurassic Park 3, JP3 as my first. And then it goes down from JP2, JP, then Jurassic World Fallen Kingdom. Just because that was between that timeline, the reason why I put that is that I had a big event coming up, was with getting married, and then I had TwitchCon after that. So we spent our honeymoon actually in TwitchCon. But other than that, Jurassic World Dominion would come between kind of the last with Jurassic World. Like I did enjoy it, but you know, not as much as a kid watching Jurassic Park 3. So.
Oh, all right. You guys just destroyed Dominion. Okay.
Sorry.
I still haven't talked about like the worst thing. So.
Oh God.
Yeah. See, so we're in the cleared. We're in the cleared.
Okay. You know, I'm afraid of giving you guys my review, but let's see my rankings on it. So I'd go for JP 1 and 2, and then Dominion, and then Jurassic World, Fallen Kingdom, and JP3 because I hate JP3. Sorry for now. Love you, mate.
I never know what to think about JP3. It's like I can't rank it. It's like it stands on its own for me. It's just like
it's not even part of the franchise.
No. It's like I never know, and I honestly can't say like where it fits in my ranking because I do love that movie, but I understand why people hate it. So yeah.
But I tell you why I hate it, because just a movie, you know, like a monster Chinese movie. That's it.
Yeah.
You know,
exactly. That's why many people hate it. But then again, we have so many iconic scenes from JP3 that
like what?
Know, like the whole, you know, like the Spinosaurus is. I mean, I think I was 8 when I went to see the movie, like in the movie theater, and it was actually the first Jurassic Park movie that I went to see in the movie theater because I saw the first 2 on TV. Because like Jurassic Park came out in '93, the year that I was born, so I only saw it, you know, like as a child. So that was the first movie that I went to see. The first Jurassic movie that I went to see in the movie theater, and I was like amazed by it. And as an 8-year-old kid, you don't really care about the quality. You're just like, you know, there's dinosaurs and there's velociraptors and Spinosaurus and whatever that he killed the T-Rex. I don't care, you know.
Yeah, that neck snap was pretty violent. So quick.
Yeah. Yeah.
There you go, guys. All right, so Tommy, I believe we're just about to destroy something else on Dominion before we wrap this up. So what was that?
Like my biggest problem with Dominion?
Yeah, what is it?
The freaking pacing, man. I mean, it was so damn fast. Like, it didn't give you any space to breathe, to enjoy the scenes properly. Like it was just like a scene after scene after scene after an action after action after action. and you were like, oh, the like the Pyroraptor, cool dinosaur, but like in before you knew it, he was gone, and then it was the Therizinosaurus, and then it was this, and then it was that, and was the Quetzalcoatl scene. It was just so freaking short, and I feel like none of those dinosaurs got a proper chance to shine because it was always like, let's go on to the next one, and I literally felt like, from like the half of the movie, like maybe hour and 15 minutes in, basically when they were like getting into the Bison Valley, that this is like the finale is coming.
Yeah,
like the movie didn't have like distinguished like acts, like the first act, second or third, where in the third act you would like be getting ready for the finale. It was basically just the beginning, then the Malta scene as an intermission, and then it was finale for 2 hours. It was like, ever since the second half of the movie started, you felt like, okay, this is culminating, and it's culminating and culminating, and it didn't stop culminating. And when it actually culminated, then like, and like the fight at the end, like the Rexy and Giga, it felt unearned. It felt underwhelming because it had like the tension and like the chasing and the action, it's been there for the past hour, and you basically just how do I describe it? It's just like it took away from the impact of the ending, because you felt this way for the past hour. For an hour and a half, you felt like the movie was ending, and it was just like more and more and more and more and more, and it didn't slow down like ever. And that was like the biggest problem that I had, that I wanted to enjoy like all of those dinosaurs, all of those scenes, all of the action, but it like just all happened so fast that it felt a little disappointing in the end.
Which is pretty different from Jurassic World, actually, because in Jurassic World we had time to think about it, to like see the park, at least a bit of it, and then like we saw places that we already knew, so I guess that helps as well. And there were not so many new dinosaurs as we have in this movie. And then when the final battle finally came, we were prepared for it. Like, now this is the end, and that's it.
Yeah.
Right. So I guess that's.
And it was actually epic. The final battle in Jurassic World. It really was like not unexpected, but maybe kind of, because like when they brought the T-Rex, like to fight the Indominus, it was just like you wouldn't expect I don't know. I didn't expect it then. And then the Mosa, like came and it was fun and it was epic. But this fight in Dominion at the end, it felt like mandatory. It was like, we need to have that. We need to have Rexy fight Giga because that's supposed to be the end. And then when it actually came, it wasn't even that epic. It was just, it didn't last long enough. There weren't any real stakes. And it was just like, I don't know.
Okay, but do you guys like, didn't you love the fact that Giga, he was impaled by the Tyrannosaurus? Now help me out here, man.
That was epic. That was
epic.
That was
one boy right here got killed.
Yeah.
By Wolverine.
No way.
Oh, no.
Anyone expected that to happen?
I didn't expect that to happen. I was so sad. I was Team Giga all the way.
Oh.
When I found out that Giga was coming, I was like, that is cool. Team Giga, man. After the prologue.
Man. Sorry for it. Like, you see, after JP3, they learned the lesson. They will never kill Rexy.
Yeah, I would expect maybe that like the Giga would be defeated, but Rexy should have died. So that's what I would think. They chickened out.
Yeah. So then fast. Totally. All right. So I believe that thing. I mean, of course, we might have something else, but the embryo can. I guess that's the last plot point, right?
Can't believe they found it and then they lost it again. So that's why it makes me think, we're probably going to see it in Camp Cretaceous, or we might get a sequel, or probably a game where we retrieve it again.
Yeah, but
do you think those embryos would still be intact? But
I think they're just going to make really ugly dinosaurs where people are just going to use it to their advantage. Some kind of mix between Carnotaur or some Triceratops. What they did in Camp Cretaceous, something like that, but by accident. So I think there's something special about that. I don't know why they would show it twice, like how he would pick it up or how he would drop it. But I think there's something coming in. So hopefully get some chaos-looking dinosaurs.
But I mean, 36 hours. That's what he said in the first movie. What happened now?
Yeah, it must have gone bad. I think it was just there because they found it, and like Dodson kept it as a form of memorabilia for himself. Like, this is where I started once, and now I have this whole valley here. So this is to remind me where I come from, where I what my beginnings were. I think that was the sole purpose of the can. Like, I wouldn't read much more into it.
Okay, I get that, but come on, again,
Chaos,
why the hell?
Chaos dinosaurs. We need mixed, ugly dinosaurs.
Dude, okay.
I want some ugly dinosaurs.
But don't give us human hybrids, for God's sake. Don't.
Yes.
Yeah.
Don't.
Or any hybrids for that matter. I mean, I was never a fan of any hybrids.
Just quit that already. Like, now the Biosyn has check and control, even though the CEO is dead now. But as he said, they get now to make accurate dinosaurs, quote unquote accurate, because we think that a dinosaur looked that way, and then we have a new finding from the paleontologists, and then we find out that we're completely wrong. Let's not forget that. So. All right, so you guys never expect something to be completely accurate, okay? So I guess that's it before we see the last reviews. So anything else you guys want to say about it?
I'm good.
I guess I'm good.
I let out some steam. I felt better.
Yeah, me too.
You just gotta let it out. Gotta let it out.
Yeah, but as I said, overall, I was very pleased with the fan service that they did. So
yeah, so why not, right? There you go. Yeah. All right. So let's listen to the last reviews that we got here, and then we'll see what we think about it. And we'll say our goodbye. So let's go for the first one here, coming from Brian Wood.
This movie was quite something. I really cannot come to words with how amazing this was. The human cast and everything was perfect. It was by far the best way you could end the Jurassic saga. I loved every minute of it, and I think you will too.
All right, something pretty strongly positive out there. Tell me, how do you feel about it?
I love that people have different opinions. It's why I enjoyed these discussions, is because there's so many points of views, and as I always say, every opinion is completely valid. Everybody has their own emotions and feelings and thoughts about it. So yeah, and I don't want anyone to feel that that my opinion should matter. It doesn't. So
all right. So how about you, Finau? You didn't rank Dominion too high either.
Yeah, I agree with everyone's opinions. Of course, I'll be that one also Jurassic fan to also defend it, as well from other negative opinions. But yeah, the reason why I enjoyed it so much is because I guess I'm so used to, how would say, action-packed films, that are, let's say, you have a team that you have big players. I'm so used to seeing some movies to have big scenes, like one after the other, like how Thomas said. So when I saw that, I was just overwhelmed. I didn't get a chance to process it. So that's why I'm like, I gotta watch it a second time. I gotta watch it a third time. I gotta watch it a fourth time so I can understand it. I'm slow. So for most of the slow people out there that are just like me, hopefully, you guys get a chance to watch it again. But other than that, yeah, I love everyone's opinions. But if it's like an opinion that I know that crossed the line, that, if they're just saying that because out of the blue because they just hate it, of course I'm just going to defend it because you gotta understand the director's art and how you gotta see through his eyes what he was trying to do. But then, you gotta have your own opinions for yourself. But yeah, other than that, I thought it was really good. Not as good as JP3, I gotta say, a lot of criticism. But my childhood would not be destroyed by these critics. And like Neem said, that Rotten Tomato, you're totally wrong. Just I was just heated over the week. I was reading all the reviews. Most of them were just dumb.
Yeah.
I would say just dumb, because they see what they see. They don't get to understand the film. I guess that's what most reviewers do. And I respect you guys' opinions, but I will attack you back. I'm a Giga man, so I will attack back regardless. So other than that, I thought Dominion was pretty good.
All right, you see, that was pretty well balanced. And just to wrap up, we have a pretty well balanced review as well, coming from Owen McPherson.
This is my review for Jurassic World Dominion. I actually loved this movie. This was a really good film. Like, the action, top notch. The characters, perfection. And yeah, you know the drill. I loved this film. Me and Mum just got back from watching it, and yeah, it was amazing. So I think overall 7 out of 10. A good movie, but there could have been much more improved with a few areas, but not too many.
And there you go, a 7 out of 10. Not so bad. Well balanced. As all things should be.
Yeah.
I agree with them.
There you
I
go,
would say 6.5, but
Oh.
let's be generous. Let's say 7.
Let's be generous.
You all have to put
7.5.
it lower, right, Tommy? All right. So this was our review. Thank you guys for coming. Now, Tommy, where can people find you out on the internet as well?
You can find me on. Or did you want to say? I'm sorry.
Was it Finau or Thomas? Yeah.
Well, both of you, just go for it. No need to be
Okay,
extremely
You
polite.
said both. You said both our names, right?
Yeah, I did.
Thomas, go first.
Man.
You got it.
Okay, so you can find me on YouTube as Jurassic Tom. I do Jurassic World Evolution 2 park builds and tutorials, and I now also have a review of this movie out. Or you can find me also on Instagram, also at Jurassic Tom, where I send pictures of my parks.
Yeah,
I'll be happy to see you there.
and also a few videos of mine on where Thomas were a pretty important part, because you voiced Rexy for that one meme that I made, and also
Oh yeah.
and then there was also that video where you're promoting your YouTube channel, and that one video of you doing that got 25K plays. So there you have it.
Thank you. Thank you again for that. I mean, that was really something.
Oh, I mean, people love that apparently. So there you go. It's all on you. You did that. And now, where can people find you, mate?
I'm just gonna say this first before I introduce myself. Tom, I'm gonna need some tips on Jurassic World Evolution. I left right when the first one came out because Call of Duty and stuff. I'm sure. But other than that, I'm gonna stop by your channel. I need some tips, and so other than that, you guys can find me on Instagram at According to Finau. Right now, our podcast is under construction due to copyright. We'll get back up fall of 2023.
There you go, yeah. All right, so it's a huge pleasure to have had both of you guys here. So thank you for coming. Thank you, Jurassic Fans, for listening to our review as well. Yeah, I'll keep going for this cause.
Goodbye.
Bye-bye. Thank you for having me.
Thank you.